Hi guys, this is Omer from MMOHut.com, and I'm doing another quick weekly recap of MMO news and announcements for the week ending July 10th. And as you can see from the video playing in the background, the first piece of news that we're going to take a look at has to do with Bright Shadow. And the news is that the once shut down MMORPG Bright Shadow will be relaunching through BeanFun. The game used to be available through GamePot USA, but they shut the game down and it looks like BeanFun picked up the service in the US and Europe. The game's first round of closed beta testing is scheduled to begin on July 8th, which already happened, and it's ending on July 18th, with open beta to follow shortly afterwards, hopefully. And since the game was shut down for such a long while, I'm pretty sure you won't be able to transfer your character from the old version to the new version, because the old version has been down for a while. And yes guys, it's not a gameplay video, it is simply a CGI trailer for the game. And as always, it's good to see an MMORPG relaunch after a shutdown, because it always sucks to see an MMORPG die, even if you don't play it. Next up guys, new classes joins Elsword. The latest update to Elsword adds 2 new job classes for Elsword, the Lord Knight and Root Slayer, and Aisha's second job will be released on July 13th, while Rena's new jobs will be added on July 20th. These new jobs will be available at level 35. Up next guys, as of July 6, 2011, Zencha 1.3 is officially live. The update includes a brand new character creation and selection interface, along with a new tutorial area for the Immortal plane and skill guides for characters under level 40. A new high level quest is also available, along with 2 new instances designed for players above level 60, and a new map, Serene Estuary, for players above level 70. Aside from these headlines, a lot of other little things in Zencha have changed as well, and you might want to check out the full changelog if you do play the game. Up next guys, actually a bit of older news. MapleStory launches the Age of Heroes update, which is the first update in the Chaos set of updates. And I believe this update actually launched on July 1st, and it added a whole bunch of new things to the game. Some of the main updates include the fact that Dual Blade, Aran, and Evan classes no longer have any restrictions on their creation, and also have been redesigned and rebalanced. The Cygnus and Resistance classes have also been rebalanced. And a bunch of new maps have been added to the game. The next part of the Chaos update, which is dubbed the Age of Artisans, begins rolling out tomorrow on July 11th. Up next guys, on July 7th, 2011, Prius Online, the 3D fantasy MMORPG by G-Potato, is removing all of its IP restrictions, and it adds new dungeons to the game. As of July 5th, the game no longer restricts IP restrictions anywhere in the world, which is awesome. Along with this, the publisher has also added 5 new dungeons to the game this week, and towards the end of the month, G-Potato will add also 6 more dungeons to the game, and raise the level cap, and add Guild Siege and Guild Championships. And the video you're seeing right now is a clip from the official trailer for the game, which is actually the Korean version. Up next guys, on July 7th, 2011, NHN Corporation is pleased to announce their upcoming new MMO title, Asta. And that's Asta, not like Asta, like Asta Story. Anyway, the game will be powered by the powerful CryEngine 3, which will make sure the game has nice graphics. And as you can see from the video, the game's graphics look a bit cartoony, but this is actually just an official trailer for the game. There's actually very little gameplay over here. But who knows, this actually might be gameplay, and if so, the graphics do look really solid. The game features an Asian fantasy backstory with features including PvE, questing, realm versus realm battles, raids, and crafting. And the game used to be called Project Est, but has been renamed to Asta. No official release date for the game has been announced. Up next guys, on July 8th, Game Mania, the publisher, they have the portal BeanFun, announced a brand new MMORPG called Dream Drops. And Dream Drops is based on the popular fairy tales from Europe, but with a warped and surreal twist. And for example, Snow White in the game isn't innocent, and the Queen of Hearts is kind. And Pinocchio is no weakling. Based on the graphics you're seeing right now in this video, the game's graphics look a bit anime inspired, more so like maybe Eden Eternal and Asta Story 2 style graphics, though more so like Eden Eternal because the graphics do look crisp. Unfortunately, no release date has been announced, but more details are promised from BeanFun and will be announced later. Next up guys, on July 8th, Outspark came out and said Luvinia Online begins its closed beta. Now Luvinia Online is a game that Outspark announced quite a while ago, and you can see it's anime inspired, sort of like Fiesta Online, their other popular title. The closed beta allows players to level up to level 69, not sure why they picked that number, but yep, the max level is 69 during the beta, and have access to 3 of the main class archetypes and 6 of the subclasses. Unfortunately, there is no open beta date set in stone for Luvinia Online yet, but hopefully it should begin shortly after the closed beta, but only time will tell. Well guys, that's it for MMO news, but as for games that are launching soon, we have Dragon Nest from Nexon, which is launching an open beta on July 26th. And keep in mind guys, Dragon Nest on Nexon I believe will only be available to North American users, but there is a global version of the game launching from Cherry Credits apparently, which will be available to other users. Now as you can see from the gameplay in the video right now, is the game actually looks a bit like well not really looks like, but it's an action-oriented game that's supposed to play a bit like Vindictus, except more anime inspired. And based on the trailer, the game does look really awesome. And again guys, the open beta is on July 26th. Now being that Dragon Nest is the game that's going to be published by Nexon, I do expect the game to be fairly high quality because Nexon does have a record for publishing really high quality games. Well, both publishing and developing, because Nexon does develop their own games as well. Well guys, that's it for MMO games coming soon, but as for games that recently launched, we have actually 2 games to look at, and the first one is Rise of Immortals, which is a 3D MOBA style MMO, published by Petroglyph Games. The game launched its open beta on July 5th, and as you can see from the gameplay video already, the game looks and actually plays a lot like League of Legends and Heroes of Newerth, but has its own selection of heroes, of course. If you're a fan of the MOBA genre and want to try something new, you might want to give Rise of Immortals a try. Next and last game we're going to take a look at this week, guys, is called The Chosen, and it's by Snail Games. The game officially launched on July 4th, 2011, and as you can see from the video right now, the game's 3D, it's fantasy themed, and it looks a bit like Dragon Oath from Changyu. A first look for the game will be coming soon, actually, so you definitely keep your eyes open for that. Anyway guys, that's it for MMO news and announcements for the week ending July 10th, 2011. Now if you want to read about or learn more about any of the news mentioned in this video, simply head on over to MMOHut.com/news, and if you want to discuss anything in this video, simply head on over to MMOHut.com/forums. Anyway guys, this is Omer, signing off.